Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cop Talk tonight. And Liverpool start their defence of the title with a win, 4-2, against a very sort of spirited Bournemouth team who played very well. So let me look at the game. Let me just first talk about this racist incident that happened in the ground. Listen, I'm a season ticket holder. I go to Anfield quite a lot. I've never heard anyone say anything racist. I sit around people from Liverpool, Scousers. I've never heard that. But listen, it's in society. It's a society issue. It's one person in the ground out of 60,000 people. What can Liverpool do? The guy's been arrested, and good riddance to him. He's an idiot. That's all I've got to say. You know, it's unacceptable, but it's unacceptable in society. It's not just in football. It's unacceptable everywhere. But it happens daily. So we shouldn't be surprised when these things happen, you know, and it's not right. And I feel for Semenyo, and he had a great game. You know, it didn't affect him in his performance. So, you know, he showed great character, the boy. So well done to him. That's all I want to really say about that. It was a great game anyway. I mean, the Premier League's back. Fantastic game. I mean, the atmosphere in the stadium, I mean, from the TV, it sounded electric. I've got a couple of videos that I'm going to upload as well, that the people who went and sat in went instead of me. They took some nice videos, and great atmosphere in the ground. So yeah, it was, the game was good, you know. I mean, Liverpool, yes, they've started the season, and they do look a bit open to the counter-attack. But it's not a defensive. People are talking about defenders. You can have all the defenders you want. It's not going to change. The players are making the wrong decisions. You know, there's too many of them forward, and they're being exposed when they lose the ball. They lost the ball twice for their goals in and around the penalty area for Bournemouth. The first time, Szoboszlai is doing a little trick, doesn't come off. They lose the ball, they break, and they score. The second goal, again, Salah tries a pass, it doesn't come off. Szoboszlai slips. Semenyo runs straight through. I mean, I don't understand Kanate. And there, you could say Kanate should just have fouled him halfway. You know, when he's running, just stop him. He just backed off, and then he gets right to the penalty and has a shot. Shocking, you know, terrible. So Kanate was poor tonight, and you know what it is? It's indecisiveness. You know, he's normally a player that is quite decisive when he goes for the ball. So, yeah, I was just a bit disappointed with Kanate. But listen, maybe, you know, there's things, you know, he's thinking about his contract, and there's talk of him going to Madrid. So, look, I don't know if that's affecting him. But anyway, he didn't have a good game. I think the two fullbacks did okay. Kirkes was subbed, you know. And you heard Slot say he had a yellow card. You know, you don't want him getting sent off because he's quite an aggressive fullback, and he will go in for tackles hard. And that's how he got his yellow card, because he mistimed it. Frimpong, I think he's easing him into the system and the team, and he had a good game. I think Slot said that he felt a little tweak, so they didn't want to risk him, which is good. He said also, I think he should have brought Gomez on earlier, but look, he brought Gomez on in the end, and I felt like a bit more confident when I saw Gomez on the pitch, because he's experienced and he's a good player. So yeah, I felt a bit more confident. Now, talking about the attacking, Ekitike, excellent debut in the Premier League. I mean, he looks like a player already. And he's only 22. He's going to get better. He is going to get better. And he looks very intelligent as well, the way he plays the game. He's looking to bring people into the game. Nice touches. He holds the ball up. He could running behind as well. He's got pace, and he's calm when he finishes. So it looks like we've got a real player there. Wirtz didn't have his best game, but I think Wirtz is still getting used to the pace of the Premier League, and look, he doesn't look out of place at all, but he will get better. And he's very young as well. We've got to remember that. He's going to get better. He's already a top player. He's going to get better. You can already see he's got great skill, great touches. He's so balanced. He's an elegant footballer. You know, he's aesthetically pleasing to watch him, and he's got talent. So I'm not too worried about Wirtz. He'll in a few weeks we won't be talking about Wirtz. Salah was quiet in the game, really. And Salah's getting, used to new players around him. The front line's changed, apart from Gakpo. Oh, sorry. He's playing with different players. So what do we expect? It's gonna, it's gonna take time, man. And they show moments where they gel really nicely. But then, obviously, sometimes that final pass is not coming off. But I'm confident it will come. Szoboszlai was great engine, even though he lost the ball twice, really, which led to the counter-attacks. He's important to the team. His legs, the way he gets around the pitch, he's very, very dynamic. McAllister, I don't think he's fit yet. That's why he got taken off. Yeah, and obviously Gakpo scored a nice goal to make it 2-0. But I was really pleased for Chiesa. He comes on, and that's what he can do. He's a threat. And I don't think we should be getting rid of him, until other players come in, if they're coming. So I would keep hold of him. And Salah obviously gets his opening day goal. Talking about the tribute for Jota, I thought the minute silence was impeccable. The mosaic that they created for Jota was really beautiful as well. I think the Bournemouth fans were classy. They clapped on 20 minutes. It was a beautiful moment. And at the end, Salah, was just crying on the pitch. I've never seen him like that. And even before the game, he was sitting in the tunnel waiting to go, and you could see he was like in his own thoughts. And I think we're missing something here as people. We're expecting these footballers to just be robots. They lost a friend, they lost a colleague. They lost one of their teammates tragically. And it's not like we've all lost people. And I've lost people I work with, but it's not all over the news, the media, and the reporting, and the attention that got. They must be feeling it. They must be. So I think it's going to be an emotional season for Liverpool, and I think we've got to not be too hard on these players. It's been a tough time. It's been a really tough time for them. And my heart goes out to everyone at the club, because they must all be feeling it. And I think the club have dealt with it fantastically well. The way they've handled this Jota tragedy. It's just been amazing. And I'm just, I miss him. And I think Slot said it tonight. He said he was looking at the bench. He wanted to bring him on, but he's not there. You know what I mean? And this is going to happen, and he wasn't saying it to be funny. He meant it, and yeah, it's just so sad. But look, it's going to be emotional this season, definitely. But I was pleased with what I saw tonight. Bournemouth are a good side. They're very well organised, and they got some good players as well. And I think Semenyo had a good game for them. I think their fullback, their new fullback, I think Treffier, his name is, or something like that. He played well. Brooks had a good game for them. So yeah, they're a decent side. They're gonna cause people problems. But yeah, we just had too much for them in the end. I've got to talk about this. There was an incident in the first half where the Bournemouth player handballed it, and if he didn't do that, Ekitike's through. Now, no one would have caught Ekitike. Look, I'm not saying the guy should have been sent off, but for Liverpool to get nothing there is a disgrace. And it shows. And Carragher said it as well. He said, oh, they thought it was this or that. And at the end of the game, they changed it. Listen, man. VAR has not improved. Definitely not. But what can we do? It was still a great game, full of action, full of drama. Just what the Premier League does, man. That's how the Premier League rolls. And it's going to be another great season. And, I think we're going to be up there again. And we're looking okay. And I think we signed that Leone. He's been confirmed today. And maybe one more defender and another attacker. And I think we're good. But maybe even a midfielder, because it looks like Elliott might go as well. I mean, I read something today. Liverpool spent 320 million so far, but they've recouped like 180 million. So if you think about it, the changing of the players that we've made to still be only spending 140 million is quite incredible, really, net spend. So, yeah. Well, the transfer window's still got a few more weeks, so let's see what happens. Great game, great win. Emotion at the end, watching Salah upset like that. I've never seen him like that. And the tributes to Jota and the players' celebrations as well was nice. They respected Jota in all of them. I think apart from Chiesa, they all sort of tributed Jota, so that was nice. Yeah. We move on now to the next game, Newcastle away, which is going to be quite spicy, I'm sure. And, I will see you all on the next one. 3 points for Liverpool. We begin the defence with a win. Take care of yourselves. See you on the next one.